Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm here doing a video on how to get iOS 7 on your iPhone, iPhone 5, iPhone 4S, iPhone 4, iPad. Well, if they release the iPad beta by the time I have this video up, and some other things. Now what I'm going to be doing in this video is showing you how to get it, where to get it, and what's like the new features. First I'm going to start off with how to get it. Guys, I'm here doing a video on the iOS 7. As you know, at WWDC 2013, Apple released iOS 7 and OS 10 Mavericks. We're not going to worry about OS 10 Mavericks right now because that's out of my boundaries. Well, not boundaries, but like out of my comfort zone. Not really. Anyways, there's a couple ways that I would recommend downloading iOS 7 to your device. One way would be downloading the firmware and then registering your UDID. By the time you register your UDID, the firmware should be done downloading. But there are a couple of sites, two sites actually, that I would like, that I recommend you download them from. But the number one site that I would recommend you download from, all of these links are going to be in the description. But this one is evaders.net, and go ahead and download whichever one you want. Unfortunately, it does not work for the iPod 4. So yeah, go ahead and download wherever you need, and as you can see, it does work on imzdl.com too, the downloads, but I don't recommend that because I didn't try it, so I'm not gonna say that I endorse it or whatnot. As you can see here, all you have to do is register your UDID, put in, if you don't know how to find it, I'll leave a link in the description for a app that you can get your UDID number from. And this UDID registration is going to cost $8. It's not expensive, but it's not like cheap. But it is kind of really cheap compared to $99 a month to Apple's developer program, which is But anyways, go ahead and put in your your UDID number, and yeah, so go ahead and put it in, and then after you're done doing that, you should have the iOS 7 download in your file. If you're on Chrome, just go ahead and click open in folder or whatever and see where you have it located. I have mine in my downloads area where it would always be. Anyways, I have my iPad plugged into iTunes right now, so I'm going to take that out and load my phone in. Sorry. Alright, that's in. We're gonna wait for it to click. Alright. My phone's done. We're just gonna click on that. As you can see, my stuff here is all, work together and whatnot. So as you can see, it's the same thing. Most people say update iTunes, but you don't really have to. I didn't. If you're on PC, go ahead and click Shift and click the restore. But if you're on Mac, click Control and Command, and then you're going to be prompted with a little window that says, "Are you sure you want to update to iOS 7?" As you can see, I'm already on iOS 7, as it states up in the middle right corner. So yeah, this is my video on how to get iOS 7. Stay tuned for the features, which is coming up in like 3 seconds for you guys. So thanks. So now that we've gotten through the how to get it part, now I'm just going to show you some of the features that come in iOS 7. Now let's start with the lock screen. As you can see, there is a moving wallpaper now. As you can see, hold on. When you move it, it's like this stereoscopic effect, so it can move around the icons. As you can see, you can slightly see behind my icons as I move my device around. This used to be a tweak in Winterboard called, not in Cydia, called 3D board. And this is slightly better because it doesn't lag, but again, it's a beta, so it might lag more than usual. As you can see, they have revamped the whole entire icon set and made it more flat. We kind of knew Apple was going to do this. We saw it was coming. As soon as we saw the 7 and how it was arranged in the icon and the WWDC logo, it pretty much gave it away. But as you can see here, as you can see I just did there, the new thing is you can just slide the notification up to get rid of it. And something else they did, say you go into settings, or settings, you can go into airplane, general, you can just slide back. That's a setting, that's a messages, sorry. Say I just want to like go back and whatnot, I can do that. I can just slide it back and it will go back by itself. A new thing they added is another revamped thing is they added was the task switcher, which they have multitasking for all apps now. There's no there's no restriction on any apps. Say you want to get rid of anything, you just slide up on it. Okay? So now, when you go through your device, you can obviously see that you have some new icons. Something else that they have is the new dock, and that's pretty much just pretty much a faded background of what's behind your icons. And a new thing they added is this, which is pretty much like SB settings. If you don't know what SB settings is, it's pretty much just a quick access for all your settings, like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, airplane mode, go to sleep, do not disturb, sorry, and orientation lock, your brightness, your music, and your flashlight, which has been something for everyone. Compass, calculator, and camera. The one thing that I think they did miss was the data, like your cell phone usage data. That they could have put that in. Now for your photos, they have time frames where you took them. They have time. Well, I don't really have that much to show you, but they have I don't know where that came from. October 29th. That wasn't even released back then. But as you can see, all I've been doing is downloading wallpapers to see what looks good and what doesn't. But I found out that I liked Apple's wallpapers better. As you can see, I'll go ahead and they have this new thing that's called dynamic and stills. Stills is pretty much what it says it is. It means it stays still. And dynamic is pretty much moving. Here's the moving that I was talking about. Didn't show. Go ahead and click set lock. Now we can give you a better preview of what it is. And they also have a new lock, like lock buttons and whatnot. I'll go ahead and show you in the phone because I have it set to 5 minutes, but I don't really feel like doing that. This is the kind of stuff here that they have right now. Right here is, so when you click on it, they have circles now, and they have this giant bar. That's what they have for answering calls too. So when you click, as you can see, you can quickly see what's behind my phone, like what's in my what's my wallpaper. They have a completely new notification center. They have today, all, and missed, and they can even get it for tomorrow. They have new cellular data bars up here. And a new thing that they have added is notification center from the lock screen. And the SB settings kind of thing. I forget what its name was. And they have a new font. for your phone. They have a new battery. They have a new everything, pretty much. A new, like, opening animation and whatnot. Your folders are completely changed. You can have more pages on your folder. But I don't really have anything, so I'll just go ahead and show you right now. Extras. And drag that into folders. As you can see, there's no limit on how many icons you can have in a folder now. Oh no. So yeah. And there's no, as you can see, yeah, there's no spotlight anymore. Spotlight has been changed to when you slide down slowly, you can see search iPhone. You just slide down, not from the top, because then you'll just get notification center, but like from the mid icons, just slide up and then search iPhone and whatnot. Alright, and the music has been totally revamped. They have this new thing called iTunes Radio. What iTunes Radio is, pretty much in my opinion, just Pandora or Spotify. If you don't know what those are, it's pretty much something that lets you listen to music or whatnot. But I'm not going to play anything because I really don't feel like dealing with the copyright. So they have pretty much a new everything again. The new camera app lets you pretty much just hold on, let it load. Alright, here we go. New camera app pretty much just lets you load. Cancel. Alright, it lets you load whatever kind of if you want to record a video, you can do that. If you want to take a photo, you just do that, slide it to the left. If you want to take a square, which works perfectly for Instagram, and if you want to take a panorama, which works fine. But I'm just going to leave it at square, because that's what I usually use. And Passbook has been revamped, but I'm not going to show you that because I have my stuff in there. Another thing, the Safari, right here, has been totally made over. Right there, as you can see, Safari has been totally made over. You can add as many tabs as you want. You can switch to private browsing without going into settings. You can go ahead and add another tab. You can have more than the Apple limit than it was before. And now they have this new tabbing system where it looks like more sleek and more actual pages than just scrolling. The only page I have open, so we're just gonna have, as you can see, they have this Unibar, which is another jailbreak trick. It's called Unibar, which lets you search anything. It will give you a Google search or a website. So let's say I search Disney like they did in WWDC. So they give me a Google search, and for him they gave him a website, top hit website, but probably because he went to that website. They also have this new thing for the task switcher, which lets me remember that it shows pretty much what kind of apps that you had open, and it will recognize sorry, it will recognize what kind of apps that you had open, and it will keep them open often. It will keep them open often, and it will counter push triggers, which will let you pretty much just send push notifications to apps that you have been using constantly, and it won't send push notifications to apps that you are ignoring. Alright, so let me see if I can think of anything else. Calendars has been revamped. There's not really much to show in there though. They have a FaceTime app now for the iPhone. Now there's this new thing for Apple devices like iPhone. This isn't accessible to iPhone 4S. It is accessible to every other iPad except for the iPad 2. It's accessible to iPad 3, iPad 4, iPhone 5, iPhone. That's it. iPod 5. It is accessible to that. and it's called AirDrop. What AirDrop is pretty much just something that lets you share photos with other Apple devices. So I can't really show you right now because first of all, there's no one around me with a beta of iOS 7. Second of all, there is absolutely nothing. Well, I can't do it because I'm an iPhone 4S right there. Right, yeah. So yeah. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and like it up. Alright? I'm Joe's iPhone Help, and I'm signing out.